Hi, today I'm gonna do an empties video for you. I have a couple of things for you guys that I've collected over the last couple of weeks and I guess also month. And as you might hear, it's quite a bit. So I'm gonna jump right into it. So the first thing I used up is the Body Shop Camomile Sumptuous Cleansing Butter. Yes, as I said, from the Body Shop. This is a cleansing butter that you take out a little bit and then you rub it over your eyes and you take it off with a tissue. I really do like this, especially because it removes my waterproof eye makeup. So I always cleanse my face afterwards anyway. So even though this might be a little bit oily or greasy, as soon as you wash your face afterwards, you'll find I actually do think that it does hydrate my eye area. So I'm really happy about that. I used it all up, as you can see, and I would totally repurchase. The next thing is a body lotion that you, as far as I know, can't purchase anywhere but Germany. I got this from Aldi, I think. Yes, Aldi, and I used this at night or before I went to bed for my upper arm area where I have those little annoying red bumps. If I don't moisturize them enough, they are very, very irritating. So I got this, and this has 10% urea in it. And yes, as it says on the bottle here, it moisturizes and supposed to calm the itching. So for very, very dry skin, and as I said, I used this on my bumps, on my upper arms. So I really did enjoy it, and I would repurchase. I just have a lot of lotions in my stock, so not right now, but I would repurchase. It's very good, and I could really recommend for you, look into a body lotion with urea in it, and not just a little bit, a look for the ones that have a little bit more, from up to 10%. Okay, the next item is a nail polish remover, and again, I'm sure you cannot purchase this in anywhere other than Germany, but I just wanted to tell you that I always use a nail polish remover with acetone in it. I know it's supposed to be drying for your nails and your cuticles, but because I have so many coats on my nails, I have a base coat, 2 coats of color, and then a top coat. I feel like only nail polish remover with acetone work for me. So this is what I've used up. Speaking of nail polish, this is the Essie Good to Go top coat, and I really did enjoy it. It actually lasted for quite a long time because I do not apply nail polish regularly. I apply it whenever I feel like wearing nail polish. So it lasted for quite a long time without drying up. I mean, yes, in the end, here is a little bit left. It just got too goopy, but it wasn't as bad as, for example, the Sèche, which I have used before, that was way worse and way quicker that it dried up. So right now I'm using a cheaper one, but in general I would definitely recommend the Essie Good to Go top coat, and I would repurchase it. Next item is the Listerine mouthwash in the taste Fresh Mint. I really like Listerine mouthwashes, and I always do repurchase them in all kinds of different tastes. And I know this is not for everybody, but I feel like it really cleans my mouth. It refreshes my breath. So I hardly ever have cavities, and I do think this is part of the reason why, because I feel like it cleans in between my teeth where my toothbrush doesn't reach. And I have to be honest, I'm not a big floss user, so I do brush my teeth regularly. Just want to put it out there, but flossing is not, I do not do it all the time. So yeah, I feel like it really does something, but because of the alcohol in it, a lot of people find it quite offending. So if you're interested, try it out. As I said, not for everyone, but definitely for me, and I'm gonna repurchase it all the time. This is the Peppermint Cooling Foot Lotion by The Body Shop. It says community trade cocoa butter and smoothing grape acids keep feet soft and smooth all day long. Peppermint oil refreshes and revives. Yeah, this was a pink lotion, and to be honest, I don't think it was that moisturizing, but it definitely was cooling, and it left a nice scent on your feet, which is always nice. Probably wouldn't repurchase it, especially now getting into fall and winter. I don't think it's hydrating enough for my feet, but it's a nice, I would say regular lotion, but to be honest, I wouldn't pay full price for this. So yeah, maybe, but not right now. Next is a product that I cut open. It's the Annemarie Börlind hair conditioner for every hair type with natural oil complex and without sulfates, silicones, etc. And Annemarie Börlind is a natural brand, which is German as far as I know. It's natural, so it's not as softening as other brands, but I mean, it has less of that crappy stuff in it. So it was okay. It was nothing special, and for what it was, to be honest, I wouldn't repurchase it. It was too expensive. But I had it, I used it up, and it was okay. Another hair product is also from a natural brand, which is Lavera, and it's the Natural Shine Hair Oil with almond oil and macadamia nut oil, without silicones again. This was again okay. It smelled very nice and warm and nutty, so it was okay. Too much and your hair was totally a greasy mess, but it was okay. I wouldn't repurchase it. I bought regular oils to do my hair now, so yeah, I wouldn't repurchase. It was okay, but no repurchase here. So these are 3 products again by The Body Shop. You might figure out that I'm actually quite a bit of Body Shop addict. Those are the body butter, the body sorbet, and the shower gel, all by the Virgin Mojito range. The scent was nice. I was mint and lime or lemon, so it was quite refreshing, especially in summertime, but it's not my favorite scent. So I wouldn't repurchase this scent. I definitely always repurchase my body butters, and I have about 9 or 10 left in my closet. So yeah, the body sorbet, it's nice in the summer because it's quite cooling, especially when you put it in the refrigerator if you're using it. But to be honest, it smelled kind of like artificial. It didn't only smell like the Virgin Mojito scent. It also smelled kind of like silicone and plasticky, so probably wouldn't buy the sorbet again. But it's nice in the summer, so we'll see. Not sure about this. And the last thing was the shower gel. Nothing special again, not very hydrating, but just a nice refreshing scent in the summer. Again, this scent I'm not going to repurchase again. Next is a deodorant. It's aluminum free. It's the Rexona Women Shower Fresh, and it was quite cooling in my armpits, but almost too cooling, especially when I just have shaved. So I wouldn't repurchase this, and the scent wasn't really my type. I mean, it was kind of shower fresh, but almost too manly, too much like a cologne, so I wouldn't repurchase it. But it actually worked quite okay. It's not an anti-perspirant, but it was okay. This is a face lotion with SPF 30. It's mattifying, without perfume, and it's by Listerine. It took me forever to use this up, and at the beginning I didn't like it, but then I really fell in love with it. Lotions with SPF sometimes break me out. They make me greasy. Makeup doesn't apply very well on a lot of sunscreens. So this was very nice. As I said, it was mattifying, which is okay in the summer because I sweat and my face naturally produces more oil than in the winter. So yeah, I definitely would repurchase next summer. I'm definitely gonna keep this in mind, and I really do recommend it. Another product that I cut open is the Origins Drink Up Intensive Overnight Mask to quench skin's thirst. I always cut my products open normally if I don't hate the product, because you will be surprised how much there's still left. And especially like those little pockets where you cannot squeeze out anymore, and up here in the corners. So I always do that. This mask I didn't use like once a week mask. I use this as my nighttime moisturizer. And I really did enjoy it. I felt like it did moisturize my skin and prepare my skin for the next day. So it was hydrating. It smelled smelled quite natural. I wasn't a huge fan of the scent. My mom did like it because she said my face smelled amazing. But I would repurchase it. I just have other lotions right now that I use. So I do recommend it, and I would repurchase it. This is the last item I have from the Body Shop. It's the Honey Bronze Tinted Leg Mist, and this I didn't use up. I threw it out. I did like the look it gave to my legs, and I did like the scent and everything, but because I have sweaty legs, especially in summer, when I was wearing skirts and shorts and stuff like that, it was transferring on the clothes, and it did transfer also on furniture. So I couldn't justify it, and I didn't use it anymore, and so I had to throw it out. And because none of my friends and family are into self-tanning or tanning and makeup and stuff like that, I didn't have anyone to give it to, so I threw it out. So yep, didn't use it up. Wouldn't recommend, wouldn't repurchase. Love the Body Shop, but not this product. This is a micellar water by La Roche-Posay from the Effaclar range. It's a micellar water. I do not use any micellar water to remove makeup, because I do wear waterproof eye makeup and they just don't work. I use this as a last step of my cleansing routine, so I cleanse or I remove my makeup with a makeup remover, like the cleansing butter by the Body Shop. Then I use a cleanser, and then I use a micellar water to get the last bit out of my skin, and then I use a moisturizer. So not as makeup remover, so I cannot tell you anything about its efficiency about that. I've tried the Garnier one, the Bioderma one, La Roche-Posay one, the Nivea one, and the L'Oreal one. I wouldn't repurchase the L'Oreal one because I hated the packaging and the cap. It was spilling everywhere, but not on the cotton pad. I wouldn't repurchase the Nivea one because I didn't really like the scent. I would repurchase the Bioderma one. I would repurchase the Garnier one. And I would repurchase this one. But, I mean, I like the Garnier one, which is easy to get access to. And in Germany, it's also easy to get access to the Bioderma one. This is a little bit harder. So, even though it was good, I'm probably not going to repurchase it. Not sure. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see which one is in the store next. My last three items are makeup items, I guess. This is a lip balm by Lancôme. It's the Nutrix Lèvres lip balm. For what it was too expensive. It did as much as a lip balm you can get from the drugstore. So it was too pricey for what it did, so I wouldn't repurchase it. I used every single bit out of it, as you can see, just to get my money's worth, but I wouldn't repurchase it. This is the Cindy Luminizer from the Balm, and they are very famous for the highlighters Mary Luminizer and Betty Luminizer. But I already own goldish tones highlighters, so I wanted to get a different one. But to be honest, I didn't like it. As soon as I got it, it just looked too pinkish on me. It looked too much like a robot face. It just wasn't very flattering on my skin. And I tried to mix it in with my body lotion. I used it as a powder on my décolleté. I didn't like it. It fell down, it broke, so I repressed it, but still I didn't use it. So this is what the product looks like as of right now. It's very, I'm sorry I'm blending you, it's very pinkish. It's not golden, it's pink. And it just, I don't know, it looks gold on here, but it's definitely pink. In a bad way, a frosty pink. It doesn't look nice. It doesn't look nice. I'm gonna throw it away. I'm not gonna use it. The last item in my Empties is a MAC lipstick in the color Lustrine. And it's a luster finish, so it's not very opaque. This is what the color looks like. And it's nice, I just don't use it. That's the only issue. And I don't know if the Back to MAC program works in Germany. I didn't have a chance to try it out yet because I do not have a MAC counter in my hometown. So as soon as I get to the next MAC counter, I'm gonna try to remember to bring my empty packages, and I'll see. So this is it. This was my first Empties video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up. And let me know in the comments below if you tried any of these products and what you think about them, or if you can add anything from what I've said about the products. Yeah, I'm really interested, and I'm gonna see you on Saturday for my finale of my Project 10 Pan. So I see you then. Bye.